Okay, so we're going to install the bottom seat of the seat cover for an RV. So this is what it's going to look like. And then when you flip it over, we're going to have a couple buckles here that we're going to go push in between the seat. Now this one fortunately does have space in between. On some RVs that we've installed, there's actually a vinyl webbing there that won't allow you to push these through, so you would have to make an incision where you can pop these buckles through, because eventually the ones from the front are going to be pulled underneath and tighten with the ones that are in the middle. I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like. So this is going to be from the front. It's going to tighten up with the ones in the middle, so we can tighten that seat down and make sure that it's nice and snug. These guys through here, middle of the seat. Push this guy through. Get these straps, and we're going to snap this buckle together. You want to try to make sure that this is as close to the seat as possible so it doesn't interfere with any mechanisms of the seat. So it does take a little bit of time. You're going to have to go underneath. Really, like I said, get as close to the seat as possible. There's going to be some brackets, some metal bars. You kind of just have to slide this through. Not a whole lot of space. Just kind of have to work it little by little. All right, we clicked it tight. Now I'm going to grab this piece here and I'm just going to pull it tight, nice and snug. All right, this piece. Concept. This one luckily has space underneath where we're going to be able to grab this hook underneath the seat. Open up the Velcro. This is going to go around the armrest, so that should by itself already kind of hold this top of the seat in place. The biggest part is we want to stuff this in between the seat, grab it underneath and tighten it down so it'll pull that top of that seat down. So, in all RVs is going to be the same, very similar concept. So even though this might not be yours, it's going to be very similar with the armrests. Right, this is going to slide in between the armrest and the seat. Same thing on this side. I want to work that down a little bit. Just get a little bit tight in here, so you just want to go back and forth. Work that down. And the other thing we have to remember too is the original foam on your seat's going to be a little bit, sometimes it's going to be a little bit worn out depending on the year of the vehicle. Little areas where it's not super tight, so just know that that might be the foam in your seat. So you got this little foam pillow here that's going to tuck in between, and like I said, this is the key. You want to put this through the middle, find it underneath, and then make sure that's nice and tight. It'll pull the top of that down a little bit. Okay, so now we got the sides here. Make sure that stuff is down. Pull that, and you want to line that Velcro. Make sure that kind of lines up there. Find the strap underneath. And you want to put this, you want to pull this guy nice and snug, and there's some springs underneath the seat. Nice and tight. Okay. So that'll kind of pull the middle of the seat down to hug your seat. All right, so that's pretty much that. Now we'll do an armrest. So the key with the armrest is kind of want to fold this back. So this is the back of the armrest. Kind of fold that back a little bit. Again, it's a lot easier if these are a little bit warm, so it's easier to work with that material. Here in California, we get a lot of sunshine, so we don't have too much problems with that, but some areas in the country, it's not obviously ideal weather all the time. But this guy, we just kind of want to work down little by little. Make sure the top is on nice and tight. And we just kind of make sure everything. Just gonna fold this guy over little by little. And then once it's on, you can still kind of work it a little bit. Make it look like brand new. That's it. Okay. Whenever there's a lever like this, the best way to do this is just to take this off. Normally we make an opening, but you're not going to get a clean look. So you definitely want to take this part off, so you can put, and that'll actually help secure the seat cover a lot better as well. And then you want to pop this panel off, and then what we're going to do is we're going to line the seat up, make sure everything's good, and we're going to poke a little hole. Obviously you want to make sure you don't, you do want to be careful because you don't want to cut your finger, okay? So once you do that, a little bit bigger. So what you want to do to make sure it doesn't run, you want to cut a little X. Get some sharp scissors. Okay. Okay, and you'll see the nice finish once we get that done. Just pop this plate back on. Put the lever back on. Like I said, it takes 5 minutes, and it looks a lot nicer. A little bit nicer look, like it's an original. Okay, and this will wear a little bit better once we sit in it for a while, and won't look as wrinkly like that. But that's a nicer finish than if we were to try to do a cutout on that. Okay, so like I said, that's a 5-minute fix. So that's the way we do that. All right.